It seems from childhood we have impressed upon us a location for heaven being somewhere up there above, and for hell being somewhere down there below us. And while I don't think the Bible really brings that out literally, that that's the location of heaven and hell, it's more symbolic, and probably geographically we're very inaccurate when we think about those locations describing heaven and hell. There is a basis for it even in the words of Jesus. In John chapter 8, as Jesus is having a back and forth again with some of his enemies, in verse 23 he tells them, "You are from beneath, I am from above. You are of this world, I am not of this world." He continues to tell them, "Therefore, I said to you that you will die in your sins unless you believe that I am He, you shall die in your sins." Now, when you look at what Jesus is saying there, he's setting up a contrast. I'm from above, you're from beneath. You're of the world, I am not of the world. And he's talking about two very different places, two very different mindsets, two very different people that inhabit those places, and they have nothing in common with one another. When Jesus says that these people, these enemies, are of the world, it reminds us of something that this same Apostle John writes over in 1 John chapter 2, verse 15 through 17. There he tells us, "Don't love the world. Love not the world. For whoever loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but of the world." He further tells us in verse 17 that the world is passing away. Jesus says to these people in John 8, "You're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong location. You find yourself beneath. You find yourself in the world that's passing away. You don't have the love of the Father if this is where you live, and it's not going to last." And Jesus then says and warns those people and you and me, if you find yourself in the wrong place, here's what you need to do. Believe me. Believe who I am. Believe what I'm telling you, because if you don't, and he emphasizes this twice in one sentence, if you don't, you will die in your sins unless you believe that I am He. Let's believe in Jesus. Let's be of those who are above.